All right, welcome everyone. In this video, we'll be going over the new feature called peer programming that's going to be released in version 3 of the app. So we have version 2 of the app on the right-hand side, which you can access by going to app.charginthefuture.com as of today, and you can use it. One of the things I'm introducing as a new feature is going to be peer programming, which I'm very excited about. So one of the core features of the app is directory. So what directory does is it allows us to know, what are the different skills of all the TIs within our community. So this is the TI skills economy. Charging the Future is an app that facilitates this peer-to-peer economy to connect the 5 million human trafficking survivors across the globe so that we can maintain or achieve autonomy to get the goods, services that we need, as well as connect with individuals for friendship and more. And so with the directory, it's very static, right? It allows us to know, who's in our community is a mechanic, a therapist, who has skills in web design, etc. And it allows us to know, okay, we can connect with these individuals. However, again, it's a static thing. It's a directory. It's a list. And so with peer programming, what it enables us to do is to run, to automatically, have cohorts where we connect people together to basically do various roundtables, right? So what does this mean? So let me first start with a brief overview here. So version 3 is about 50% done. The user interface is integrated, but there's still more coding that needs to be done. So on the left-hand side is the screenshots of the app. If you go to the bottom left-hand corner, you can click through all the different features. There's about 17 total versus the 9 that exist today. So you can go to this link here and click at your own pace through it. And I did do an overview video of all the features, but it ended up being almost an hour. And so I'm doing this video only on peer programming, so that way if you are interested in it, you can just quickly go to this video, watch it, provide feedback, and look at the screens without going through an hour-long video. Uh, and so on the left-hand side, this is what it looks like if you're not signed in. And so what peer programming is, it's basically you get matched into a cohort of people, and it's going to be a dedicated space to speak on a specific topic. So here's an example, so in directory, we know that here's a list of all the people who are dentists, right? And so what peer programming is going to do is it's going to programmatically, just automatically create a cohort of just, for example, of people who are dentists and provide a dedicated space within the app to have discussions about dentistry in relationship to the TI skills economy, or maybe to something else. You can choose. It's a peer-to-peer network. You can choose to discuss whatever you want. But what this gives us the ability to do is to have synchronous and asynchronous conversations about things to help the TI skills economy thrive and grow. And so, what could be a topic of discussion? Okay, well, we have a global population of estimated 5 million human trafficking survivors. They all need dentist work. We are dentists within this community. How could we coordinate our efforts to service this size of a population? How could we come together to bring in new people who would like to be dentists so they can continue the cycle of providing that service. So that's just a quick example. Another example that I'm going to use peer programming for is I'm looking to create a targeted community, in-person, real-life, gated community. To get started with a gated community, a lot of things need to happen. So I'm going to create a cohort of individuals who are interested in that, and each person's going to have a role in the discussion. Some people are land developers, some are property managers, landscaping, have all these different people with different skill sets. So this is kind of like a different example than the dentistry where everyone's a dentist. In this peer programming group, it's going to be a group of people with varying skills that will come together to help create a run book of how to basically create a gated community of just targeted individuals, right? So again, this is a screen of what it looks like if you're not signed in. This is a screen of what it looks like if you are signed in. And so we can see here, this is just mock data, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. But here it lets us know, okay, these are the current cohorts that are happening, and it's listing one of the people. And with this peer programming feature, each cohort has an access of tools. So they're going to have synchronous chats. So there's going to be a chat where it's going to have live chatting with each other on a specific date. But then there's going to be individuals who are not going to be able to attend at a specific time on a specific date. And so there's going to be asynchronous communication. So there's going to be live chat, live audio, live video, as well as just regular communication channels to talk back and forth. That's basically the gist of it. I hope people are excited about this because again, a lot of people want to instantly connect with each other, and right now we don't have a mechanism to do that. Right now we have Quora to have long form discussions, and now we have TI Skills Economy, which is the app.chargingthefuture.com that allows us to now have a concentrated area that's a vetted community of targeted individuals. But everything right now in version 2 is very static. There's no live interaction. It's hard to just quickly get immediate material value. So version 3 is going to integrate the features that are needed to be able to do that, to connect faster, and really get the ball rolling and achieving our autonomy and living a good life. So the next thing is the next screen here. It shows that this is what the screen looks like if you're not currently in a cohort or there's no cohorts running. And this is just the loading screen. So that's the gist of peer programming. One of the features across the entire app is that version 2, there's just a web app, and then the feature Chime has an Android app. However, with version 3, everything that's in the web app will now be in the Android app. This shows the mobile view of peer programming. You're not signed in. You are signed in. You are signed in, but there's no cohorts. And that's just of peer programming. Super excited for this feature. I hope you are as well. If you have any feedback or questions, let me know. Thank you.